Welcome everybody to Survivor Series, the one time a year where Raw and SmackDown go head to head. This will be Survivor Series pay-per-view part 1. We're going to be jumping into it very shortly, so be sure to drop a like, strap yourselves in. It's going to be a longer ride. St. Petersburg, Florida, let's do this, and Survivor Series time. Alright guys, so we are going to be kicking things off here with Survivor Series, and it is going to be the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin, representing SmackDown. If you guys remember, a couple weeks ago, Stone Cold Steve Austin made a shock return to the WWE, and Stone Cold stunnered Mr. McMahon 3 times in a row. And once he woke up from whatever he was in after getting attacked by Stone Cold Steve Austin, he demanded that at Survivor Series, someone from SmackDown tried to challenge and teach Stone Cold a lesson. The following night on SmackDown, The Undertaker was going to look for a challenger, but Baron Corbin, the Lone Wolf, stood up to The Undertaker and demanded he be the one to face Stone Cold Steve Austin. So that's where we're at right now. So the Lone Wolf versus the Rattlesnake. We're going to see how this goes. Again, Stone Cold hasn't been in a WWE ring in quite some time, so he may have some ring rust, but again, he's one of the all-time greats, hands down, so will be no easy task for Baron Corbin, looking to continue to make a name for himself here in the WWE, specifically on SmackDown Live. So he's in the ring, awaiting the Rattlesnake. Crowd, of course, on the side of Stone Cold Steve Austin in this case. Coming out in his classic gear and everything, Stone Cold Steve Austin is ready to go. Looks in very great shape. This will definitely be a tough task for the Lone Wolf. But if anyone's going to stand up to the Rattlesnake, it would be someone like Corbin, so not too surprised here. So we're going to get this first matchup underway, and as we've mentioned over the last couple weeks, with the exception of this matchup, each match between these Raw and SmackDown superstars and teams and all that will count towards a score, which following this matchup we'll start putting on the screen in the top left or right hand side of the screen somewhere. That's to be determined. And Baron Corbin just picking up Austin. Rake of the eyes gets out of whatever Corbin was going to try and do to him there. Austin raining down right hands, kicks to the midsection, just has Baron Corbin in the corner right where he wants him. Stomp right to the chest. Austin in control early on. Again, see Austin, one of the all-time greats. If you were to make a Mount Rushmore of WWE legends, he would definitely be one of them. Baron Corbin going for a powerbomb. Nice arm drag reversal by Stone Cold. Again, going right after the back of Corbin. Kicks right to the midsection again with the right hand by the Rattlesnake. Drops the chest or the foot right on the chest once again. I think Corbin was caught off guard there by the offense to start things off. And usually he's the one to give the offense an early nice scoop slam there by the Lone Wolf, but he's barely gotten into that much offense. He's starting to get some in now though. Gonna stomp to the chest and midsection of Stone Cold Steve Austin, applying pressure to the neck and shoulder area. Now the chance keeping the Rattlesnake down is the best way to at least attempt to beat him. Corbin doesn't want to get too cocky and overzealous here. Nice snapmare to Austin. Again, going right after that shoulder and neck region. Crowd chanting for Stone Cold Steve Austin to get some payback here on Corbin after this mini assault. Has him in a modified camel clutch. Austin in trouble. And he gets out of it, sweeps the legs Corbin to one knee, turns around. That's press from Austin. The right hands continue to rain down on the Lone Wolf. Kick and Stone Cold Stunner right to Baron Corbin. Again, how quickly the tides can change when Steve Austin is in the ring. He's one of the most resilient superstars of all time as well. 1, 2, and Baron Corbin kicks out. Austin thought he had him. No one really kicks out of the stunner, but Baron Corbin just did. And a running Samoan drop by the Lone Wolf now. Picks up Austin once again. Going for the deep 6, and he hits it. Cover on Austin. 1, 2, and Austin kicks out right at 2.5. Corbin thought he had him there. Doesn't want to get that frustration get to him even more, setting up for the end of days. Austin with a knee right to the midsection, gets out of it. Again, stomp right to the chest, that time targeting the right shoulder. Just shouting at Corbin. Gets back into the ring, hit with another Luthez press from Rattlesnake. Again, the right hand, so that time might have busted Corbin open. Knee to the midsection of Austin. And a stalling suplex there, count of 1, and Austin kicks out right away. These two putting it all on the line. As we expect everybody on the Survivor Series card to be doing. Looking for brand supremacy. This will be a good indication of which show up to this point in Universe Mode has or is better, whether it's SmackDown Live or Raw. Austin in a submission predicament here. We don't usually see Corbin go to the well when it comes to submissions, but against the Rattlesnake, you got to do some unorthodox things to at least try and catch him off his game. Break of the eyes to Corbin, hit with a short arm lariat. Kitchen sink again. And the crowd fully behind the WWE legend and Hall of Famer. Corbin in some trouble. Kicks to the midsection once again. Elbow to the knee of Austin. These guys going reversal for reversal here. Guys do have great in-ring chemistry, believe it or not. And vertical suplex there by the Rattlesnake. And another Stone Cold Stunner to Baron Corbin. Austin picks him up, going for another one. Will he? No, it's just a right hand. Corbin almost blocked it. Blocks that one, big right hand of his own. Austin with a big reversal there. Little collision there, right hands from Austin again. Oh, gutbuster, drops him stomach first on the knee. Corbin in the corner once again. Big right hand to Austin there. Austin blocks the kick. And these two running on fumes at this point. Again, we haven't seen Austin in the WWE ring in a really long time. So the longer this match goes on, the more in favor it is for Corbin, most likely. Another deep 6 to the Rattlesnake. 1, 2, 3, and Baron Corbin off of the deep 6 pins Stone Cold Steve Austin. I was not expecting it to end like that, but Corbin stands up to the Undertaker, demands he be the one to face Austin, and he proves why he wanted this matchup so badly. Baron Corbin defeats Stone Cold Steve Austin of all people. That's a great way for SmackDown Live to start off the Survivor Series pay-per-view, even though this matchup will not count towards the score. Just a bit of momentum in the corner of Team Blue. So we're going to move on to the final matchup of part 1. Alright guys, we are now ready for the main event of part 1 of the Survivor Series pay-per-view. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Be sure to leave it a like, comment your thoughts in the comment section down below. If there's a poll above, be sure to participate in that and share your thoughts on that as well. So we're going to wrap up part 1 here with champion versus champion matchup. Raw Women's Champion Nia Jax, who's on her way to the ring right now, taking on the Women's Champion of SmackDown Live in Lita. This is going to be an interesting matchup. David and Goliath of sorts, but again, Lita is WWE Hall of Famer and legend in her own right. So again, it's not going to, like we said with the Corbin versus Stone Cold Steve Austin match, you don't want to underestimate your opponent because of what they've done in WWE. But again, this new generation of superstars looking to prove themselves to these legends who are in the process of making surprise returns here in the WWE. Corbin already did that by putting down the Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin. So again, this will be the first matchup on the card that will count towards the show's scores. So Lita looking to continue SmackDown's momentum here. Now she looks to defeat the irresistible force Nia Jax. Again, neither title on the line, just to see which women's champion is better, or at least on this night anyway. They're both great in their own ways, but Lita, the clear crowd favorite amongst the WWE universe, regardless of if you like Raw or SmackDown. Lita always gets this kind of reaction, so we're going to get this matchup underway. Nia Jax versus Lita, Raw Women's Champion versus SmackDown Live Women's Champion. Let's do this. Collar and elbow tie up. Nia from behind now. Just takes Lita right down. Good technical wrestling to start this match off. And just tosses Lita a few feet away. Arm drag reversal by Lita. Now Nia Jax caught in a headlock. Tossed right down by the hair. Lita picks her up. Another headlock to Nia Jax. Knee right to the face. Stuns her for a moment. Lita bringing the offense early. Takedown of Nia Jax. I don't really say that too often. Lita going up top now. Hits the splash. Cover early. One. And not even count of one. The referee's hand was halfway to getting down to the mat as Nia Jax kicks out. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep her down for a 3 count. Hurricane Rana now by Lita. Probably not the way most of us would have expected this matchup to at least start in this way, with Lita pretty much dominating Nia Jax. Drop toe hold. Lita celebrating a bit. Nia Jax rolls under the bottom rope. Trying to regather her bearings there. Goes for a right hand. Nia Jax reverses it. Now's a chance to get some of her own offense in. A brutal offense at that. Knee right to the face. Stuns Lita momentarily. Crucifix suplex to Nia Jax. Knee right to the back now. Lita going up top. Across the ring. Hits the cross body into the cover. One. And Nia Jax kicks out again. Wraps the legs around the head. Elbow raining down on the top of Jax's head right now. Lita firmly in control. Going for another Hurricane Rana, but Nia Jax just throws her right down with a power bomb. Kick to the midsection. Lita in another power bomb predicament and just thrown back first. Straight down. Nia Jax wasting no time. Knee right to the side of the face. This is where Nia Jax is very, very dangerous. Lita with the reversal. Nia onto the apron. And swinging neck breaker off of the second rope. Nia Jax down on her back. It's picked right back up though. Lita with the twist of fate, and she hits it. Nia Jax in trouble. Did not think I would be saying that in this matchup. Into the pin. 1, 2. Nia Jax kicks out. Lita thought she had her. If that was any other female superstar, then she might just have had them for the cover. But again, this is Nia Jax we're talking about. Hurricane Rana now. Lita going up top, looking for the moonsault. That she does very well. Into the pin. No, she doesn't go for a cover. Now she does. 1, 2. Nia Jax kicks out again. Another near fall for SmackDown Live's Women's Champion. And the leg drop to Nia Jax. Drops the elbow right on the chest. Nia Jax needs a big time reversal there. Swing some momentum in her corner. Nia Jax put up on the top turnbuckles. Not going to be good for either woman here. Go and Spider German suplex off the top rope. Lita in position. Going for the splash. Nia Jax rolls out of the way. Definitely a high risk move there by Lita. Oh, and just a slam from Nia Jax. Saw Lita wincing in pain there for a moment. Lita crawling to the corner. Kick to the side by Jax once again. Just waiting for Lita to get to her feet, and she does. Picks her up into the Samoan drop. Very few kick out of that. Into the cover. 1, 2. And Lita again kicks out. Nia Jax clearly frustrated. Again, I mentioned that a few seconds ago. No one usually kicks out of a Samoan drop by Nia Jax. Picks Lita right back up. Just throwing her into the turnbuckle and then a running power slam. Just planting Lita quickly. Arm drag reversal. These two women giving it their all, not giving up. 1, 2. Nia Jax kicks out. Lita by far is Nia Jax's most difficult opponent up to this point. She's pretty much ran over the old Raw's women's division up to this point since becoming champion. Reverse twist of fate by Lita now into the pin. Can Lita put away Nia Jax? 1, 2. And wow, she does. Again, she was the underdog in this matchup, but SmackDown Live picks up their first point. We'll put the graphic on the screen here in a second. Gotta do a little bit of editing there. Lita is definitely, or by most people, probably not projected to win this matchup, but she just got the better of Nia Jax, kept on the offense that she had going early on. Nia Jax nearly put Lita away a couple times, but Lita, one of the most resilient women's competitors in this company's history. She picks up a huge victory for herself and SmackDown Live. So SmackDown Live has a 1-0 lead over Raw. That'll wrap up part 1 of Survivor Series pay-per-view. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And we'll see everybody in part 2 tomorrow.